Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we received a new hotfix for the beta 1.5.2 patch. Some of these changes we got in the 1.5.1 stable live patch hotfix we got a couple days ago, and some changes they pretty much build upon that hotfix as well. So the link to this hotfix announcement will be down below if you want to read it for yourself, and my script is going to be on the screen right now, and also everything I say, all links that are stated, they will all be down below in the description for you guys to check out and do whatever you guys need to do. So without further ado, here is the changes. So first, they prevented storyline related heroes from being able to be killed in battles during storyline quests. So before, it was kind of like just disabled, like their deaths was kind of disabled in the previous hotfix we received, but now it's a little bit more descriptive, where now story related characters, like pretty much the 10 lords you have to talk to, they cannot be killed in battles, but I do think you can execute them still. They just can't, it can't happen randomly now, right? Next, it was fixed an issue that prevented locations of characters being updated in a settlement that the player was in after a declaration of war or peace. So pretty much this has to do kind of with the encyclopedia, where you couldn't find a location of a character. It would say like 15, 20 days ago, and it just wouldn't update. But now it should update as it used to. Next, it was fixing the issue that made players able to open conversations with prisoners without entering the castle. So I didn't know this was an issue. I was never able to do that, but that is now fixed as well. You have to go to the dungeon and then talk to them. Next, it was fixing an issue that caused the player and a conversation partner to spawn in the enemy lord's hall during a siege. Again, never received this one. I'm guessing this is let's say if you were the attacker and you want to talk to the leader of the defenders, then you can, you would spawn inside the enemy lord's hall, which it shouldn't happen, right? So that is now fixed as well. Next, it is fixed a crash that happened when entering a hideout. I didn't really receive any crash for entering hideouts, but if this was a problem, good to see that there is a crash fix for it. Next, it is fixed a rare issue that caused villagers to start raiding themselves without an enemy encounter. So I personally have not seen this happen in my games, but I have seen an occurrence on Reddit, and where someone posted that this did happen to them. They just posted a screenshot. I didn't know if it was real or not, whatever, but I guess it was. So that issue is now fixed as well. Next, it is fixing an issue that prevented player-led army parties from recruiting troops. So I don't know if I specifically got this, but yeah, I think this was definitely an issue, because sometimes you would go to a town and they would not pick anybody up. Sometimes you would go to a town and they completely empty out the town. It's kind of weird. I didn't know if it had to do kind of with my relationships to that specific town or stuff of that nature, but that issue is now fixed as well. Next, it is fixed an issue that caused player icons to disappear after exiting a settlement. I don't know if they mean by player icons like the ones you see on the, the map. Oh, party icons, by the way, not player, party icons. So I don't know if they were talking about the ones you see on the world map or the ones that you see when you're very close to a party, but they will now stay there. So regardless of which one it is, that issue is now fixed. Next, it is fixed a crash that occurred when entering the Smithy in any town. We received this one in the 1.5.1 stable live patch a couple days ago. It's the same change, just brought over to the beta patch. Then we have fixed a crash that occurred when the trade screen opened. Again, another one that we received on the 1.5.1 stable live hotfix. Then we have is fixed a crash that occurred if the player came to mix peace during a battle simulation. That again, another change that we have received. Players will no longer be able to create caravans for the Lord needs a tutor quest NPC. So before they decided to disable this this quest completely in the 1.5.1 stable live patch that we got earlier this week, but now they decided to just get rid of the function of creating caravans for that quest instead of just completely disabling it. Next, it is fixed the issue of multiplayer player avatars looking older than their own setting. Kind of a weird fix, but there it is. So now they will look their appropriate age. Next, it was fixed a bug that threw the player out if the player was disguised in an enemy town and the player's clan declared war/peace with another function. So if you are in disguise in a town and that town goes to war with your clan or your kingdom, you will not be kicked out. The only way you'll be kicked out is if you are not disguised. And that's pretty much all the changes and fixes for this hotfix. So pretty good crash fixes, issue fixes, and all of that. Lastly, I'm going to end this video in the same way I end most of my update and hotfix videos. I want to thank the developers for staying active and bringing good changes. I also have a video on how to revert your game to any other patch released, or if you want to get to this current patch and you're stuck on another patch, that video is a couple minutes, very short tutorial, and it's going to get you to where you need to be. Also, I did start a Patreon. It's nothing crazy. I use it for basic support. There's no paywalling. There's no extra content. My content will always be free. It's just an extra way to support me. So if you want to do that, check out the link below. And hopefully this video is informative. And like always, stay safe.